The bamboo tree with 100 segments.
Long ago, in a small village, there lived a poor young man who had no family. To survive, he worked as a servant for a rich landlord. The young man was diligent and obedient. Every day, he worked from sunrise to sunset, plowing fields, carrying water, cutting grass without complaint. Seeing how hardworking he was, the landlord made a promise.
If you work for me faithfully for 3 years, I will marry my daughter to you!
The young man trusted him. From that day on, he worked even harder, never asking for wages, believing in that promise. When the time came, the young man went to the landlord and asked to marry his daughter. But the landlord had no intention of keeping his word. Instead, he said,
If you want to marry my daughter, you must find me a bamboo tree with exactly 100 segments.
This was an impossible task. Still, the young man went into the forest. He searched day and night, cutting bamboo and counting each segment. None had 100. Exhausted and hopeless, he finally sat down and cried. At that moment, a wise old sage appeared. After hearing the story, the sage said,
Do not be afraid. Gather 100 bamboo segments, then say, join together, join together.
The young man followed the instructions. As he spoke the words, the bamboo pieces suddenly rose into the air and joined together, forming a single long bamboo tree with exactly 100 segments. Overjoyed, he carried it back to the village. However, when he showed it to the landlord, the man laughed and still refused to keep his promise. Then the young man calmly said,
Join together.
Suddenly, the landlord was stuck tightly to the bamboo. The more he struggled, the more he could not escape. Others nearby were also stuck. Terrified, the landlord begged for forgiveness and promised to keep his word. The young man then said,
Separate.
Immediately, everyone was released. In the end, the landlord had no choice but to give his daughter in marriage to the young man. They lived a peaceful and happy life.